There are 16 1985 OG Jordan 1 colorways, 18 if you include the lows, and 20 if you include the AJKOs. And today we will be putting them into a tier list. Now I know, everything should be S tier based on what 85 Jordans bring, the history and all that. But no, I wanted to make a tier list. I guess it's time to get canceled. Kidding aside, I have 3 tier lists for you today. One for me, my personal opinion. One based on rarity / price. And one definitive tier list which I think makes the most sense. Let's start with the rarity tier list. We have 4 tiers here that I created. 1 Grail, which is the rarest of the rare. The ultra rare. The medium rare. Yes, it's a steak reference. And rare. Now, rare is the lowest tier here because let's be honest, you can't just walk into a store and buy an 85. It's still rare in most cases, so that is our lowest tier. So beginning this tier list off, we have all of the metallic colorways that will be put into the ultra rare tier. The metallics are a different breed of rare. This is mainly because they crack and it's kind of hard to find one in perfect condition. Plus, nobody was really buying them back in the day. And some say they're exclusives from Japan, and I don't know if that was real. This was way before I was born, by the way, so yeah. Next up, we have to start with the most famous one of all, the Chicago Jordan 1. These are one of the most sought-after sneakers of all time. But you have to put it into the rare category because there are a lot of Chicagos out there, and this is the most common 85 that you'll see in the market. Same goes for the bread. It's more rare than the Chicago, but it's not as rare to be on the middle or the medium rare. The Kentuckys, the Storm Blue. Now this is on the same tier as the metallics. You rarely see these being sold, and it's really hard to come by. Same goes for the black toe. You'd think that the black toe shouldn't be that rare considering it's the first ever Jordan 1 colorway, but it is. It is really rare. It's expensive. I think it's mainly because MJ had that photo shoot of the Jordan 1 black toes. Technically, that was the 1984 prototype, but that's for another video. For the Shadow, Royal, and UNC, one of the more well-known colorways of the Jordan 1, we put them in the kind of rare or medium rare tier. These colorways are sought after but not as rare as we all think. For the natural grays, I've seen a lot on the market to justify it as a rare tier together with the bread and Chicagos. Now for the lows, let's be real. Have you ever seen these in the market? Grails. Super hard to come by, and with all of my searching, I don't even think I've ever seen one at all. Or maybe I'm not just looking for them, I'm really more on the OG highs. The AJKO Chicagos. This would go to the medium rare, the kind of rare tier. These weren't a popular shoe in the 80s. Nobody bought them that much, but there were a lot in circulation, so it's not super rare. Plus, it only retailed for $35. And it was a Chicago colorway, so there's a cult following for this. Now, the bread AJKOs though, they have the slight edge and will be part of the ultra rare tier. It's ultra rare because I can't even find the photo. It's not even on GOAT. This is the best photo I can find. That's why it's facing the other way. For the black and white, the pandas, I consider this medium rare as well. I see a lot of pandas in the market, especially in Japan. In my Japanese auction site videos, I've seen a lot of black and white. So I'll put this in the medium rare because it's not as common as the 3 at the bottom right here. Now I left 2 sneakers here. Both are metallic, so not all metallics were into the ultra rare tier. The metallic black and the metallic burgundy. These 2 are grails, especially the burgundy. To be honest, I did not even know that these were an OG colorway until they retroed. And I saw a video of the best OG 85 collection. I'll pop it up on the screen right here. That's where I saw that these were an OG colorway. I didn't even know that. As for the metallic black pair, it's both rare and hard to come by. Mainly because, like I said in the beginning, the metallics tend to crack the swoosh and the colors, and on a black swoosh, especially the one with the natural gray sole, consider it as a grail. So there goes my rarity tier list. This won't impact the definitive tier list that I have later. Looking at it, you can move the metallic purple to the grail tier as well, but let's keep it where it is right now. Now let's move on to my personal tier list. Before we go on to the definitive tier list at the end, of course, I want to have a say here. Now, for my personal tier list, I also have 4 tiers here. The top of the top is the Grail or the Need, which in my life, I will do whatever it takes to get. The next one is the Want. So if I see these going for a good amount, I'm getting it. The third tier I have here is the Understandable tier. I get it. It's there, but it's not in my priority list. And lastly, just there. So I wouldn't mind if there was a steal on the market and I didn't get it or whatever. So let's start with the AJKO. Yes, like I mentioned a while ago, it has a cult following. I'm part of that cult. I even bought the retros. I have a short about this. Nobody knows about this that much, which is kind of weird because why? This has been a part of history. For the bread pair, I mean, I understand it. I don't need it. I don't want it. So it's understandable. Let's go into the metallic blacks that I mentioned a while ago. Just there. I don't see the vision of the natural gray sole with the black uppers. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's just there. 2 understandables here are the Royals and the Shadows. I get it. I get the hype, especially back in the mid 2010s. But it really doesn't hit me the same way it does other people. Another Grail or Need is the bread, of course. The band Jordan 1s. The one a lot of you consider the best Jordan 1 of all time. The breads, the band, the black reds, whatever you want to call them. I need this. I need this in my collection. Now for the black toes, I want them. It's not on my list. It's too expensive. It's too rare for me as well. I get it. I do know that Michael Jordan's first ever photo shoot with Nike had the black toes, but it's not something on my radar. The Kentuckys, the Storm Blues, again, I get them. It's not that special. MJ didn't even go to this school, but yeah. The Natural Grays is another Grail or Need. I do have the retro, as you can see right there, the 85 Natural Gray. That's just a coping mechanism. I really wanted the 85s, but it's too expensive for now. Maybe in the future. Most likely in the future. That's why I put it in the Grail or Need. Metallic Blues and Metallic Reds. When I was a kid, I really wanted these, but now it's just there. I mean, 2016 is over. 2017 or whatever, whenever they retroed. The red ones, I really wanted the red ones before, but thinking about it, it's just a normal white and red shoe. Now for the green ones, I really want these. These are rare, especially in a good condition, wearable condition. If I ever get these, I won't be wearing them. That's why I'm just gonna put them in my want tier because I really want to wear shoes. I really want to wear the shoes that I buy. The UNCs, again, another one that I want. This is, for me, my best sneaker of all time in my collection. The 2015 version, but the UNCs, again, another one. Now, for the lows, I'll put them in the understandable tier. The lows are easier to wear, especially in today's economy. There's a lot of lows. They even retroed the natural gray lows and the metallic blue lows. They retroed, but nobody paid attention to them. Yes, they're OG. If you didn't know that, now you know. Metallic orange, metallic purple, and metallic burgundy will all go to the just there. It's not anything special. Yes, it's a metallic colorway. It's nice, especially the orange and the purple. But I get the metallics, but I feel like they were a filler for the colorways back in the day. And they used them for some schools, but that's a story for another time. The black and white pair is, again, on my wanted list. This is a nice colorway. It's just sad that the Panda Dunks, the Panda black and white Dunks ruined the black and white colorway. But this is an amazing sneaker. You can wear it with anything. It's a black and white sneaker. What more can you ask? And of course, my grail pair, my #1 grail pair of all time, is the Chicago 1 1985. I will do everything it takes to get one in my collection. And I actually have a series that I am going to start where I try to save up for a 1985 Jordan 1 Chicago. So yeah, that is my personal tier list. As you can see, it's not as quite good as my definitive tier list that is coming up. This one is more on a personal basis. I get it. A lot of people have personal biases, especially for the Royals, the Shadows. Yeah, let's move on to the definitive tier list. Now, If you like this video so far, consider subscribing and pressing the like button. Comment down your thoughts so far into the 2 tier lists that I've created. That would help out my channel a lot. And I'd love to hear from you guys because I know a lot of people have their personal biases. So yeah, I want to hear that. Now for the definitive tier list. So this is still in my opinion, but I think this makes sense. The black toes and the breads, of course, will go to the goated tier. These two, we know the history. The band, the Jumpman logo, these are at the top. And I only have 3 goated tiers. I think you already know the other one. Next up, we have the collectibles. In this tier, we have the Royals, we have the Shadows, we have the UNC, we have the Pandas or the Black Whites, the Storm Blues or the Kentuckys, and the Natural Grays. So these are the pairs that got retroed a lot and had a significant impact in our pop culture. So I put them here in the collectibles. Now for the underrated pairs, I'm putting in a couple of metallics here. Metallic blue, metallic green, metallic red, metallic orange, and the metallic purple. All metallics are underrated. I mean, especially before in the olden times, 85. Wow, that's 40 years ago. The metallics weren't as much hype as the others above this. That's why they don't get retroed that much. Like I said earlier in this video, the metallics were more of a filler. It didn't have that pop culture hit as much as we wanted it to have. So they are put into the underrated tier. Now we have the black, the metallic black and metallic burgundy. I'm putting this into the forgotten because even myself, I forgot about the burgundy. I didn't even know about the burgundy until recently. I know a lot of people are gonna comment, what? How did you not know? Blah, blah, blah. I'm 26 years old. Damn.
Damn. I'm sorry. Because it was a thought.
But not as old as when these sneakers came out. This is all based on my personal opinion and research. So shut up. We got the 2 lows. Again, I'm putting it into the forgotten tier. A lot of people, when I mentioned this, they didn't even know. I do know, but a lot of people don't know that these were OGs from 1985. Some say it's from 1986, but I'm still counting it. It's still part of the OG collection. Same goes for the AJKOs. It's the second time I'm showing this. I made a video, a short about this, and there were 2 people who commented that they didn't know what this was. They had to search it up. Anyway, and for the Chicago poop tier. Huh? Nah, I'm just... I wanted to end the video at that, but I cannot do that. My favorite sneaker, Jordan 1, not sneaker. My favorite Jordan 1 of all time, the Chicago. Crazy, I don't have a pair yet. I'm waiting for the 85. I don't want to have an own pair that isn't the 85. This is going to be my personal goal in the future. Hi everyone, Future Matt here. While editing this video right now, I decided to change the definitive tier list's names, the tier names. I changed the collectibles into classics because it does make more sense. And for the underrated one, I did change that to the collectibles because in my opinion, metallics are really the ones that are collectibles, and the other tier, the ones with the shadow and the royals and so on, those are more classic. So it does make more sense, and I will flash it on the screen right here, right now. This is the definitive 1985 Jordan 1 tier list. Let me know in the comment section if you agree with this. I feel like people did not want to make a tier list of the Jordan 1s because they're gonna get flamed. And to be honest with you, if we really did not want to get cancelled today, this is what the 1985 definitive tier list should look like. Everything in S tier, because even though we have our own personal biases, we can't deny that this started a revolution in sneaker culture, pop culture itself. Without this sneaker, I don't think a lot of people will be collecting the way they collect today. MJ really defined greatness. Without him, I don't even think the shoes will be that nice because a lot of shoes before looked like this. It's just really because of the person who wore it. And that is history concluded. Peace. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe. Like the video if you liked it. Comment if you think this is the tier list for you. I want a lot of people to make tier lists of the 1985 Jordan 1s. Especially the collectors that I see, that I watch. I'm not gonna name drop in this video, but I do see a lot of collectors. And to be honest, I aspire to be them because I want 85s. These are just the retros, except some of the few there. I have OG pairs as well, but I cannot afford the 85s yet. Peace. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe.